been a minute. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I actually had like 4 other video ideas planned, but I just never did them because they didn't seem interesting enough and because I like forgot to record. If you watch my shorts or if you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you'll see I actually did a June recap. I've been working a lot more at my job. I have been going to the gym consistently, working on myself. I've been hanging out with my friend. We actually went to a waterfall and hiked out there and swam in the pool, which was really nice. It's just been very chill. I did a painting. I lost my microphone again, so there's that. It is July 5th. Totally, happy 250 years, by the way. So, earlier this year, I went to an artisan market in my high school town, and I sold like my crochet stuff, some of my art prints. I still have a lot of those prints left over, but I made just short of $100 at that market, and it was really nice, and I really enjoyed it. And that market happens twice a year, happened in February, and it's happening again in October. And I will say, probably one of the big reasons I didn't make that much in February, because I didn't advertise it as much as I should have, and my planning was very last minute. I made a lot of the stuff last minute. I didn't have really good branding or individuality. So it's July 5th and we're locking in. I have my notebook. I have Kenji's stream about to get pulled up, and I'm gonna have you here for content. This next week, I'm going to make as much as possible for the upcoming fair in October. Because the ladies there said the October one is way bigger than the one in February. And I have a lot of stuff saved on my crochets at inspo page. And I have these 9x12, these 5x7 panels that I would like to paint original pieces onto and sell. We're just gonna brainstorm some stuff tonight. I work in the morning. I'm going to the gym again tomorrow, but I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday, so those 2 days we're really gonna hone in and start creating what I list on here. A lot of stuff, like I said at the beginning of the series, was gonna be stuff I do on my own, so I have been updating like through TikTok and Instagram in the shorts feature what I've been doing in the meantime, but I'm just out here living and having a great time. But let's get to this paper.
Hello. First of all, I want to apologize for taking such a big break between this episode and the last episode of the Self-Discovery Summer. I've only got like 45 days left until the next semester as of me recording this right now, and I feel like I have gotten a lot of stuff done, but I haven't included y'all in a lot of it. So going forward, I am going to try and record a little bit more. Like I said earlier, this will be the second market of the year for me and for the little Watertown area, and I'm super excited. Last market, I kind of like stuck to myself, and my booth was very teeny tiny, and was only like one specific thing, plus like some haphazardly thrown in there art prints, because this professor from hell from last semester was all in my ear talking about some, oh, you need to stay with one thing, get your gimmick. If you branch out in too many directions, you're gonna get lost. And it's like, yeah, I get that, but also I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, it's not, at the end of the day, it's not that deep, it's not that serious. I'm gonna do what I like, and if it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I'm definitely branching out and writing a lot of stuff down that I want to do crochet wise and artsy wise. And I'm not gonna like try to stick to a certain genre. I did say like spooky stuff earlier, but I'm just gonna do what I want and what I like, because if I end up getting famous or popular or hired for doing something I don't like, then what's the point, you know?
So I've already added about a trillion new things that I didn't do last year. And it looks like it will be a primarily like crochet heavy market. Cause you know, that's what I'm fairly good at. So since it's in October and like my whole art theme is like dark whimsy, it's gonna be like spooky, but like spooky southern. You know what I'm saying? But I got my purses. The only new purse that I'm gonna put on here, or like pouch, is like the moon pouch. So I want like a moon coaster sewn together with the zipper, like my tomato pouch is. But everything else I've already got a pattern for. And that's something else that I probably won't be selling, are my patterns for my purses. I might put the pattern out for the, well, because I make them with my hand and I bullshit it. I don't know what I'm doing. Write my patterns so I can understand it, not for others. You know what I'm saying? Probably not gonna put any patterns out except for like, we'll get there. So I'm gonna crochet purses. I'm doing jack-o'-lantern, Sunshine Sally, the duck and the goose, and then my roadkill collection with the skunk, the possum, and the raccoon as purses, like bad taxidermy, which is great because I've already got some ducks and some gooses and some sunshines done that didn't sell last time, but the ducks and the gooses sold really well, so I'm probably gonna make some more. My roadkill purse collection, those will take a little longer, but it's okay because we're starting, that's why we're starting now. I do want to focus on the roadkill collection now because that'll probably take me the longest because it's like 3D purse. So those are the purses, and then I have my crochet trinkets, keychains, tapestry, my coasters, my card dangles, like my bat card dangle, and then some new things that I haven't done yet. I'm not that comfortable doing plushies, so I put plushies on there. And since I'm like in the South and it's like hunting season, I want to do like those like deers mounted on stuff, but I want to crochet the deer, and I like want to crochet the fish and put the fish on like a wooden plaque, and like crochet a bear head and put on a plaque. You know what I'm saying? So I want to do that because I think that would be really fun. I want to do them big and I want to do them small. So I might fool around with that now just to figure out what exactly I'm doing and what I'll need. So we're gonna do those. I keep seeing like these cute like fake crochet like play watches. I think those are so cute, so I want to do those, mainly because I want one. The little hair clips, see those? I know how to make scrunchies. They're not the best to crochet, but I might splurge a little bit and buy some like velvet yarn and make a scrunchie like that. And crochet pillows, like a tapestry pillow. So I think that'll be fun. And those will be the trinkets. And then I was iffy about doing this for the springtime one, but I am gonna do it for October, or my wearables. I found, or I saw a girl on TikTok with a crochet cowboy hat, and I needed that immediately, so we're gonna do that. My scarves, like my chain scarf, I'm gonna do that. And like normal scarves and like silly scarves. And then I'm going to make patterns for pants, shorts, and sweaters, because I've made, but like granny square, because I've made granny square pants, granny square shorts, and a granny square sweater. So I'm very confident about doing that, so I'll make that in the patterns. And that's about all I'm gonna do crochet wise. It doesn't sound like a lot. It really doesn't look like a lot. But here in a second, I'm gonna like make an itemized list of like what kind of keychains or what kind of plushies, what kind of coasters, and then we'll really see like what we're dealing with. And then for the art stuff, I have these tiny little prints. I'm gonna move you. Here we go. I've got a truckload of these tiny prints, and I saw a girl on Pinterest put like her prints, wrap them in like paper, and it was like a blind bag of prints. I'm gonna do that with my leftover stuff to get them up out of here. And I think, you know, blind bags are just fun. So I think with a lot of this stuff, I'm gonna put like a blind bag option just because it's fun, you know? I just like that. So we're gonna do that. I'm also going to have my original paintings on those pieces that I just showed you. And I think I want to have the option to have some of them framed and some of them unframed, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. And I saw this lady on TikTok turn a sticker into a magnet with like a magnetic sheet and a high quality sticker. So I want to do that, but with my prints. So I'm probably gonna get some little business cards printed out about this big of some of my art pieces, like my hand, for example, and make them into little magnets. So I think that'd be fun. And sticker sheets. I want sticker sheets of all my stuff. Hopefully by October, I will have researched enough to start, or almost be able to start, my print club. I know I said I want to do it in the summer. It's not happening. It's just not happening. But I want to have like print club examples on there. And it's kind of far-fetched, but I would like, I don't know actually. I don't know what else. What do artsy people put out there? I don't know. I was thinking like mini comic books.
Editing Naya here, and I did figure out what I wanted to do. I want to compile some of my most recent paintings from this year into like my own little art book and have like descriptions, inspirations, and backstories about my paintings.
I'm gonna itemize this list real quick. I meant to start working on this last month in June, because what? January, March, July, August, September, October. 4 months to go. Listen, I'm not even thinking about like quantity. Sister. Hello? I was just talking to my brother. Such a sweet soul. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Or what I was saying. So we're just gonna go ahead and itemize this real quick. And I'll be back to share the details. I might be fucked. I just itemized my list. I didn't add too much to it, just, you know, expanded on that half a page worth that we saw earlier. I have like 3.5 months. So we have purses, duck, goose, sunshine, jack-o'-lantern, the roadkill. These two are new. I might scratch this and just do this. We'll see. I might scratch that for just normal granny square purse. We'll see. Let me write that down. Normal granny square purse options. Because maybe everyone doesn't want a funky purse, you know. Then pouches. Duck, goose, moon, button, chicken, pumpkin, eyeball. These are all new except this one and this one are based off a coaster. I think this is a coaster too. They're both based off coasters. So I'll just have to make those a little bit bigger. And I think I'm gonna add my tomato in here too, because I really do like the tomato patch. And we're gonna scratch it out and put tomato purse. Yeah, so that's all we're doing for purses and pouches. I'll have to check my stuff and see what I have now, because I did make 2 alternative colors for these, a warm and a light color. So we will go through that tonight so I can properly list that down. Then we have our wearables. The normal beanie, pumpkin beanie, the cowboy hat, the scarves, textured scarves. Ignore that. Hair clips, scrunchies, bandanas, question mark. I don't know for sure, maybe. And then my play watches. Then the trinkets. My tapestries, my coasters, my keychains, my plushies, my card angles, my pillows, and the hunting plaques. I'm going to try and make people plushies. Dolly, Elvis, and Johnny Cash. You know, just because of the area that Watertown is in, I think these will be hits, and I'll sell at least one. I think I'm only gonna make 2 of each, so I'll sell at least 1. And then the art stuff, my print packs, my paintings, sticker sheets, my magnets, and I've been messing around with lino cut and like printing stuff, so we're gonna get a little bit better and do that too. And then my interest area for my print club. Probably start working on this tomorrow, actually, maybe in a little bit tonight. Kind of worried because I started a little late, but I'm starting earlier than I did last year, or earlier this year. So 3:30, just got home from work, showered, and we are going to finish working on my crochet stuff. Right now, I've got half of the skunk purse body done. This is all the stuff that we're gonna crochet over the next few months. Within the next 2 days, I want to get the majority of the roadkill purses done. I still don't know where my microphone went. I probably have to buy another one. It's 2:15. Last night, it's a whole new day. Last night, I was wiped out. I was so tired. I was exhausted. It was, my stomach hurt. I just felt terrible. So I went to bed at 6 p.m. this morning, and I ran some errands, went to the gym, came home around 1 o'clock. It's 2:15 now, and I've finished the body of the skunk. So now all I have is the head, the legs, the tail, the sides, the top half of the zipper, and then the strap. $7:15. I just finished all of the feet. I wanted to show you. So I'm using acrylic yarn because it is cheap, and I think probably the best type of yarn I can use for what I crochet, purses and whatnot. And I like to burn the crochet to get the fuzzies out, and it just gives it a lot nicer look. So I wanted to show you a before and after of the feet before they're burned and after they're burned, so you can see what I'm talking about. This is the one that's not burned. You can see all the fuzzies and whatnot. Oop, all the fuzzies that are on it. Jeez, it's fuzzy. All right, you can't really see the stitch pattern all that well. And this is the one that is burned. A little crispier, a little shinier. Not a lot of fuzzies on there. And if you can hear it, it's a little crunchier, a lot firmer. More structurally sound, in my opinion. Burned is on the left. Unburned is on the right. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. It's way more prevalent in this. You can see all the stitches by itself. But that's the look we're going for. Good morning. It is 9:30. We are going to the gym today, this morning. I have some things I need to get done today. Like, I need to do my laundry, I need to clean up my spaces, because I'm about to drag all this crochet stuff out, and I have like all this painting stuff out, so I need to
clean that up a little bit. I'm pretty confident that we're gonna get a big chunk of our purses done, and we might finish the skunk purse today. I don't think, well, we might finish all of them. Who knows? Because that body section is the hardest part, and it just takes so long. Last night, I rewatched some of my old videos, the last week of school vlog and the first Discovery Summer vlog, and especially the last week of my spring semester, sophomore year. It really did take a toll on me. It was just terrible, and I'm really glad that I documented that, because I'm looking back at it now and I'm like, but you made it through. And that video and the date with me, myself, and I video, I watched those and I'm like, wow, I'm like a completely different person now, and it's only been a few months, and I just think it's crazy, because I was all bummed out, burnt out. This professor from hell really just did a number on me, and I don't know if this is what I want to do anymore. I'm so confused, I'm scared, my time is almost up in college, what am I going to do? And now, maybe it's because I'm surrounding myself with a certain group of people outside of college, because at college I'm not really surrounding myself with anybody, it's just me, and my boyfriend. But he's kind of got it all figured out, which, no hate, but high school me would have never thought that my high school boyfriend would have had more figured out about his life than I do at this point, because that was like my thing. I had everything planned out, I knew what I was going to do, but I guess my goal that I planned out was actually super vague, and I don't really know what I want to do anymore. I'm not crying, I'm about to get sick, I can feel it. And it's about to rain soon. But over the summer I've been working, I've been in the gym consistently, I've been eating better, been sleeping a lot more, been having time to revisit my old hobbies. Like next video I think I want to try and revisit my guitar. Road work, oh shit. But I'm feeling a lot more like myself. And I think it's because I've been surrounding myself with Minna. We just went on like a little hiking adventure together, I think last week, and we have I'm stopping. And I took her to a bunch of stuff, really. I've been hanging out with her a lot lately, and she's just a ray of sunshine, and she's my voice of reason, and she's really just helped me realize how far I've come and that everything's gonna be okay. Minna, I think, has really helped me, and she has really boosted my confidence. We had like a really big heart-to-heart, and she thinks that I'm cool, which like broke my heart because I don't think I'm cool. I think she's super cool, and it really just gave me a confidence boost and like I'm doing okay, I'm doing great. And I've been painting more for myself. I've been letting a lot of my negative emotions out through my painting right now, which is nice. I'm crocheting again. I have a market to look forward to in October, and I've been focusing a lot on myself. I know I just said I was out with men a lot, but I really haven't been out and about with people or my boyfriend. I've been to myself, just working on me, addressing things that I've had issues with recently. Like last semester, I gained a lot of weight, so I've been in the gym consistently again. And, this is week 3. I'm starting to feel changes. Not seeing them, but I'm feeling them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm building up my confidence. And I think by the end of this vacation, I'm going to be a me that I'm really happy about. And hopefully, I'll be a lot more confident. Oh my god. I found my microphone. It was on the corner shelf. I gotta clean my room a little bit. But first, we're gonna finish doing the feet. I've got all the feet for the skunk. Got all the feet for the skunk. And we're gonna start working on the feet for the possum and the raccoon. It's probably about time that I address the elephant in the room. Why would I, as a painting graphite person, go to an artisan market and sell crochet work? Well, I've been crocheting probably longer than I've been painting. I absolutely love to crochet. I love to work with my hands, and it actually brings me really close to my family as well. My grandma taught me how to crochet at a very young age, and it's just really stuck with me. I just love it. I love it so much. I even had one of my finals for my 3D design class, like a bunch of teacups together with crochet covers. Crochet is a big part of me that a lot of people don't get to see because I'm so focused on that artsy fartsy part of me. I love it so much, and I love sharing this part of me with the world and with others. So
I just looked at possum pictures, and their little arms are actually black with pink fingers, not gray. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board for a little bit, design wise, and figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look up raccoons too to make sure I don't mess that up. So it's what, 8:50? I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna call it quits. I'm getting like a little bump on my finger from my crochet hook. Keeps rubbing on it. I got work in the morning. This might be it. I did get a good chunk of stuff done though. I got the skunk body, all 4 feet and legs, the 4 legs for the raccoon and the raccoon body, 2.5 legs for the possum and the possum body. But I think that just might have to be it. Because I still have canvases I want to prep. I still have to shower. I got laundry on right now. This might be it. I will probably keep making videos about me prepping for this market. So there will probably be another crochet marathon coming up soon. Thank y'all for stopping with me while I do this crochet madness, and I will see y'all soon, hopefully. Bye.